Hi, I'm the 13th Wolfman, and this is my Saw-A-Thon. That's right. I'm going to break down the movies for the 7 Saw movies in 7 days. The first movie, of course, is Saw, the original. Now, this movie came out in 2004. Starred Carrie Ells, Shawnee Smith, Tobin Bell. And it was an interesting movie that this movie never really felt like a horror film. It felt more like a cop film to me. I mean, you still had the traps and everything, but it just had a different feeling to me than the rest of the movies did. In this movie, we meet a doctor named Gordon. And Lawrence Gordon. And one morning he wakes up and he is chained to a pipe in the nastiest bathroom you would ever see. I mean, it's the dankest. It looks like a dank warehouse. But yeah, so he's in this like dark, dank bathroom. It's him. He's chained to one pipe. Across the room is a guy named Adam chained to another pipe. And in the middle of the floor is a dead guy. Now these guys just wake up there. They don't know how they got there. They look around. They wind up finding some hacksaws. And one of them tries to cut through the chain on the hacksaw, and he breaks the blade. And the other guy. This is the part that always bugged me about this movie, is that nobody tries to cut through the pipe. Yes, they look like they're cast iron pipes. You probably wouldn't be able to cut through them, but nobody even tries. They try to cut through the chain, and I think they try to cut through the lock, but they don't try to cut through the pipe. To me, that was like the one weak point of this movie. So on the dead guy is a mini tape recorder. You know, one of those little mini recorders about that big. And Dr. Gordon gets it, listens to it, and it says if he wants to get out of the room, he needs to kill the other guy. There's a gun in the dead guy's other hand, and blood all over the floor. And so he has an option. He can pick up the gun and shoot the guy, but you know, he's a doctor. He holds life above all things else. So what does he do? Well, you're going to have to watch to find out. This movie was a very well-written, well-put-together movie for what it was. It really did feel more like a cop show, a cop movie. I mean, it really did. You had Danny Glover in it playing a cop, trying to figure out who Jigsaw is and why he's doing what he does and what motivates him and how is he going to find him and catch him. And there's a lot more to it than that, but I mean, it's just such a good movie. When it comes down to it, I guess I could say I'm not going to do a rating for this one. I'm just going to talk about him. I really did like this movie. I thought it was great. Carrie Ells does a good job. The weird thing about this movie on Blu-ray is that, at least this copy, when you go to the main menu, this looks like it was so in the beginning of Blu-ray time that they didn't really have the main menus like they did later in Blu-rays, where it's like all super interactive, and you know, I mean, there's even a prompt on there to tell you how to get through the Blu-ray, you know, what to do. So it just seems like it was like really super, I don't know, just in the beginning, like I said, I mean, very, very prototype, I guess what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I mean, Saw, the original Saw, is definitely worth a check out. It's not as Someone asked me if you know, they could sit through the movies Saw 2, Saw 3. And I told them, sit through the first one and see what you think. You know, and then go from there. And I don't think they really start to get super violent, you know, to about the third or fourth movie. I think this person who's not like really into the violent films could probably sit through this one and the second one. This one especially. I mean, there's not really a lot to it. It's a very good film, very well written, and just fun to watch. So that's my talk on Saw, the first movie of the Saw-A-Thon. I'm the 13th Wolfman. I'm on the prowl.